Hey everyone, Runecloak here, and today I have a Vampire Bandits deck. So the idea is, well, Plumards got buffed, they're bonded vampires, why not just add in some more bonded units to a vampire deck? And so it's not a rent-free deck, this one has like a Necromancy, Truffle, and Necromancer's Tome. You know, I can't get enough of Necromancer's Tome, and with these bonded units and these vampire engines, it kind of just makes sense. One thing that's kind of weird is like, your bonded units, you kind of want to be playing 2 of them at a time, because just playing 1 is not so good. But we have other ways around that, with like Truffle to be able to play another bronze unit, even if you've already played 2 copies, or Necromancy to replay them. And that's especially with like Knife Jugglers, where you want to be getting them back as like engine value. And that's kind of the thing too, is like Cutthroats are pretty good cards. They help finish off enemy units, especially if they have engines that you want to answer. And you can set them up with Jugglers and you're bleeding. But you don't necessarily want your Cutthroats to come back from Necromancer's Tome. I mean, that's just an extra 5 points there, and the deploy happens before the unit comes back, so it doesn't really work like that. But just having an extra bronze engine target that puts bleeding on the board too is very nice in this deck, and that's what the Jugglers provide. And again, you have multiple ways to get them, so that kind of works out too. Jugglers are very nice with Orianna, specifically, because you're putting a lot of little bleeding on your opponent's side of the board, all in the same turn, so you can kind of set that up nicely. Let's see. This is, yeah, Necromancer's Tome deck, so you want to be mindful of what bronzes you're playing in earlier rounds before you get that tome. It helps you with a nice long round with that Necromancer's Tome. You gotta be mindful too of what kind of answers and like tall punish your opponent can have, because you go tall in multiple units, which makes them more individually resilient, but also can take away a lot of your points. Last Save for Regis is also very nice in this deck, so if you're going to be bleeding your opponent, you want to be careful. Igni's good if you're in a long round. It can help against those greedier matchups or immune units like Erland or like Sov. Let's see. Tesha Muna is just a pretty good answer type card. It's good against cards like Tyr or Dana, the Dana that hand buffs. I think one's Provider. Also can be good. You can set it up with like a little bit of bleeding like Knife Juggler so you don't lose value, or a Nekker, or a Leader Charge if you're in desperate straits. But it's just a good all-around control type tool, and there's decent targets in the meta. Let's see, Highwaymen are just some good thinning. Works out pretty nicely. Peller and Squirrel are some techs. Plumards are fun. Like I said, they got buffed. So the second Plumard plays like, where is it? I think it's Armored Arrakis. And there it is, yeah. Give an enemy unit bleeding equal to its base power. So now it's on a 4 provision bronze. Bonded kind of locks it. But you can get some really, you can get a lot of points with them, especially if you have like double fletters on the board. And that's about it. Yeah, we have Necromancy, Avalak, get you what you need. Truffle also is nice in this deck. Not only can it play bonding units, but it also help protect stuff with the Froth. And it's just a little bit more of a carryover type play. So that's pretty much the deck. Let's get into some games. Alright. Let's go. Okay, Blaze of Glory, interesting. We'll have to see. Could just be Warriors, Iced. Blue Coin's kind of okay here. Warriors doesn't traditionally have a ton of tempo, so I'm not really afraid of losing uneven. I have a strong round 1 as well. Let's see, we don't want double Elp. We can do double Fletter and then Necromancy later. I'd rather double Fletter or double Nekker and do the same thing. I think I'd rather double Nekker here. The hand's pretty good. Squirrel's handy, but is it handy? Yeah, I can say Blood Eagle. It's good to have. I kind of wanted to have Necromancy, but I can't really play it round 1, so I should probably mulligan it, especially with these other cards, and I drew a brick, so nice. I don't have any bonded cards anyway, so I couldn't get this out, but this is basically like having Necromancy in terms of playability. Okay, unless they leader, this should be okay. Probably just go right into the Fletter. Yeah, unlike Patch Shadow Fury, they can't set up Bloodthirst on the same turn. So they're getting slashes at 5. So this is just fine. Regis starts growing. Still have other bronze units to play. Okay, they have Stunning Blows, so a little different. Alright. Okay. Let's just go like this, and then let this one stick. I need them to play units. I need them to play a bunch of units. And not veiled units. Okay, Vabiorn. Blood Eagle. So now I can play Squirrel, which is nice. Oh, they're trying to... Okay. These guys are so rude. Alright. Let's go right away with the Squirrel. Could have Squirreled one of these too, but the consistency part's better. Now I still have Elf to play. Maybe I should have given this Bleeding, so the Elf could have had a better target there. Okay, Prince of Primal Savagery. Well, there you have it. Okay. Definitely have to pass soon, or play Orianna. Okay. Well, that'll work. So I can gather around now. I can also play Orianna and she'll go by 4 points a turn, but they'll have, so she'll be at 8. And then they can knock it down to 6 and they can kill her with like a Gutting Slash. So maybe I just pass here. I have good graveyard set up. 3 cards I really can't play. Although I do have some engines though. And she trades up to removal nicely, especially with this bleeding stuff. So maybe we'll see if we can win the round with Orianna. She might die in different situations. So this will give bleeding 2. And they're losing like 4 points and then 3 points a turn. So if they can't kill Orianna here, I mean they probably can with Ankh-Ray Raiders, but I'd rather they use the removal now. And they can't even kill her, so I can just pass. Might not do that. Can't add more bleeding anyway. Still have some turns for Regis to grow here. So I'll just take the pass now. She'll go by 3. They're gonna lose another 3. They lose 5 total between these 2 cards. Plus another 2 points here, so another 7. I love vampire math. So they need 13 here, I think. Can't champions charge, they can leader. They don't have Blood Eagle for a tempo. Second Brockfire Warrior doesn't do it. Iced, oh my gosh. Okay, so I got the iced combo. Which is very cool. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, and the bleeding value, you can get double iced points. Wow. Alright, so Igni's looking a little worse. I think I mulligan Igni. Well, I mulligan the bricks first. Okay. Alright, so we can get double juggler here with Avalak. Let's mulligan the Highwayman. His flutter is decent with leader charges, maybe more knife jugglers. His hand's pretty survivable. I think I mulligan the Igni. Especially, I know they don't have iced, right? They're just putting... I think I mulligan the Igni. Oh, Necromancy is great. I'm glad I did that. So they don't dry pass. They do play a veiled unit though. It's very harsh. I don't have Incubus. I could play Peller, but I could rather do that in a longer round. I can just play one juggler. Probably save this to kill Herald. So we'll just play the juggler. Regis is already a 14. I can just Necromancy something if they just pass. Probably should play this back row. It's okay. Also do have Avalak Necromancy synergy ready to go to get double Necrots. Let's see. Wait, can't answer a 5. Well, 4. Just juggling menacingly. I think I'm alright here. If they bleed and they can't get Regis out, I have a great short round. They don't have tall punish against Regis. They have to go Skirtle. So I might just go Tome here. Although I could play Plumard first. I think playing Plumard first is better. Because if they do pass sooner than later, then I can have a better Tome round 3. Potentially. I mean, I only have so many bronze cards to play. Also go Avalok for Truffle. Okay, Feral Bond. It's kind of a strange bleed. Oh, that's ironic. Where's my flutter? Okay. No, Igni. Yeah. Let's see. Can't Cutthroats we don't see. It'd be nice to get these highwaymen out. I think I just go Necromancer's Tome now. Just kind of puts an end to their bleed. Yeah. So let's see. Play any of these like kind of bronze cards. I think I want to keep Necromancy. Kind of want to have access to like Highwayman setup round 3. I could just play this Alp maybe. Or maybe Alp's better than like Necromancy. Although with all my leader charges, double flutter could be pretty good. So maybe I just go Juggler here. Okay, just go Juggler. And then that happens too. Smack. Yeah, let's try to get the thinning. It's the only bonded unit I could do that with. Alright. Nice. I don't have last save for Regis, but again, they don't really have compelling tall punish against him. Okay. So, an Necromancy's probably for Truffle. I don't want to draw Igni here. This Cutthroat's not doing much, but could be better than... Maybe the Pellar's fine. Truffle's really nice. I think I can just leave it like this. I think this is still good. Okay. Proactivity. I think I go Truffle Juggler. Last time they had trouble answering this. I mean, they probably still have like another stunning blow, probably some gutting slashes, but trades it pretty poorly. Of course, they might see I'm struggling proactively. I mean, this is just setting up an engine though, so it's not really that telling. Yeah, it's a gutting slash. I'm gonna use these leader charges. So I don't have a lot of units for this truffle right now. We should have saved Tome. It's getting a little awkward. So now what we'll do is we'll go Necromancy. We'll do it again. Oh, I picked the unpremium one. Alright. Bleeding on this isn't super necessary. Bjorn, okay. Shouldn't be able to bounce him. Let's get the flutter. Again, the bleeding isn't super crucial. So I should, with all these leader charges, maybe I shouldn't have kept Alp. We have exactly 3 units. I might just click the truffle once this Alp's on the board. Then the Alp could die. I mean, this could die too. Stunning blowable, but they probably have like Herald and Fukusha they want to play. Probably should have gone for more proactive points. I also have Bjorn to play too, so he's got Primal Savagery. Don't get the Death Blow. Go Alp. So we'll just click this while I can. Yeah, Testament is too much. I mean, they should have a Herald. They probably go Herald onto this Turshak Invader. I probably should have opened with the failed units. A lock. That's strange. So did I just play Regis here? I mean, this is big anyway.
Anything in particular interest you?
Buy a bunch of points. They could be playing like tier, which is what a good reason to keep this too. Tier doesn't like require Bloodthirst or anything. Tiergvi, oh no. Oh, I played into the Tiergvi. So I lose 14 points here. Oh, this is bad. I mean, it's okay. I guess this kind of player would be playing Tiergvi. Just seeming to go for a lot of like the warrior bodies and stuff. They probably have this to be like Bran or Herald. Neither of them are enough. But actually hit. Probably really validates them for playing Tiergvi. Alright, GG. Nice. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Manufacturing. Match with monsters. Nice. Alright, let's go again. Okay. This one's up against Lion Pockets. Curious.
Shark out of water still got its teeth.
Okay, Tiger's Eye. It matches like a Golden Nekker type deck. I haven't seen any full-blown crimes in a while. Put these Highwaymen back. Pretty good hand. Good bronze setup. I really got like one of each bronze. This is a funky hand. It's very playable. Here, let's play Regis. Okay, yeah, it's looking like poison. I mean, that was from the Ethan High Plunder. We'll just go Nekker. See what kind of answers they might have. Crimes has a lot of damage. Golden Nekker version has like, okay. That is like a Golden Nekker version there, right? It's like Marimon's double Nekker. Not on my watch though. They just drew me the answer. So the cool Flutter goes tall though. It's gonna get poisoned. So I'll probably play it later for just a bit of points and just play like these smaller engines. I think that makes sense. We have access to Truffle too if we want to go more bonded units, maybe get some like Plumard value. But Plumard value really works most with like Flutter here. So Defender.
Soon you shall transform and
Interesting.
receive the gift of life.
Well, I can do Cutthroat here. I might actually do this first. Play a juggler. Click this. And then I don't think I click the Alp even. I mean, it's okay to put it on this Matahuri here. You know, if they play deep enough, it works anyway. Could be nice to get their poisons out by playing the Flutter though. Kind of just going for carryover on Tome and Regis. If they don't boost these, unless they play a candle, they can't really do anyway. I could just go Cutthroat, Juggler, and kill both of them. I'd like them to Golden Nekker round 1 so I can squirrel it. If I'm getting like bled round 2, playing a 4 tempo squirrel doesn't feel very good. But the meta makes me think they are a double Golden Nekker. Salamander hideout, okay.
Not mine, I swear. I've got no
Sure.
idea how it got there.
Okay. So let's just put the bleeding back. Just
Lovely smile.
cut through this.
Fancy another.
My head. Still keep going with my menagerie of bronzes.
I do not miss words
That's pretty rude.
on principle.
Get an Rancy for a Peller. I have a lot of my other win cons here. They have access to a lot of ways to poison stuff. So playing this Flutter, might as well just play the Flutter. I get ahead anyway. The Peller can be better against poisons or Sirinova. Although I have Teshamuna against Sirinova too. If they're playing Sirinova. So just play the Flutter. Like I said, it gets ahead. They don't have like any roach or anything, any kind of thinning. But in double Golden Nekker, that makes sense. So looks like they're gonna click that instead of using the order. Raw.
Death can come where blood
Sure.
there's none.
So I can Avalac into Truffle into a second Knife Juggler. Or into a second Cutthroat. The Cutthroat plays for 9 on this Lackey. These are better having a Plumard in hand though. Either way it gets ahead.
At last.
This adds bleeding.
Could do this with both my hands tied behind me back.
I can always leader a Cutthroat. But I mean killing this now doesn't make sense, that they can just poison something. I do have to pass at some point. I'm gonna play these 2 cards. There's the Golden Nekker, so now I'd Squirrel. I'm gonna use a leader charge to go with it. Okay, they do have the double Salamandra.
Base your
One more
conviction
turn.
on erroneous assumptions.
Oh no, they have this. They have 3 Salamandra. And then they have Candle here too, so they got both artifacts. So if it is double Golden Nekker, I'm not sure what else they have for artifacts. Maybe like a Tome. They didn't get a double poison. Probably do this before they can elicit, and I can just get ahead of the Plumards. Leader doesn't get ahead anyway. It's another point on Regis. I need last save for Regis. Well, these are double poison options, mostly. They could still have some of those failed experiments. So, I have to think of how much stock I want to put into the Regis. But I think it's okay to just let that happen there. And see, I mean, maybe this isn't double Golden Nekker. And if it is... Okay, there's that. So, Appeller's less tempo. But the sword can add value later. Let's soak in the Peller. Yeah, I think I'll just take the sword. I can also click this though. Maybe I play the Plumard for the bleeding value, and if they pass, I go Peller. I think that's better. Put the 2 on him. I've also got Igni. Though I can only play one more card. I should have gotten the carryover here first. Let's see if they go Alyssa on... What would it be? Stolen Mutagens. Yes, they do. Okay, so that was double Golden Nekker. I called that right. And they do get the double. I can just take... Maybe the Igni's the best answer on this. It gets ahead too. And we're looking at shorter rounds, so it's not going to be as good later. And these can be good with like poisons and stuff. Kinda gets ahead, but now I have to pass after this. But they spent a lot round 1. Including Golden Nekker. And here's bank 2. Very early bank. And they still aren't clicking this candle. Which makes me think they want to push round 2. Because it'll still be here, and that's kind of the only reason not to click. Okay, let's go for a 1 turn poison here. I'm at a 5. But yeah, unless I play Regis, I would just have to pass. But maybe he just gets poisoned otherwise. Plays for 15. They barely got ahead. They didn't even use the other half. And if this is a poison, which is weird if they banked to a poison, then Regis isn't super good. I think long round I'm kind of favored. And if they try to bleed, I have Regis then anyway. They don't really have Golden Nekker. I have answers to stuff. Looks like the way they played Candle that they want to bleed. I have Truffle for defense. Let's see, Orianna's not making a lot of sense here. Half a Cutthroat. Okay. Plenty of dry pass options through an Necromancy. When it comes to it, I still have a lot of leader charges too. It's really conservative with them. If they bleed, I want the card so I can get card advantage for Regis. So I need an 8 here to get ahead. I could also just play Tome and then so as I'm losing points on these, but they only have 3 cards more to play and they don't have Golden Nekker. So maybe I don't even have to play Tome. Maybe I can keep Tome. Then what am I playing here? And is Tome worth it later? I mean, Tome's gonna be worth it. I have so many bronzes. Double Neckerot's nice. Maybe the double Alp is a little too much. This isn't enough if I click this. If they commit anything like bigger, then I go Necromancer's Tome. Like a Gellert. Is it Gellert enough? Problem is I can't bleed Gellert. So I'll be putting 5 bleeding on this. If I play Necromancer's Tome, they might just pass. And again, my round 3 is looking weird. Maybe Steve one of these. So let's play the Necromancer's Tome, I think. And see if they just pass. So the Alp lost 4 points by playing the Alp first. But I think I had to play it like that. I don't think their one-turn poisons are very viable here. Well, there's one. Don't do it. Don't click. They poisoned and clicked instead of using this. It's a bit strange. Let's go Nekker. This doesn't get ahead anyway, so I'd rather try to greet it. I don't think I can force out both of these cards. Which means I should be able to get last day Regis. We do kill everything here. Jeez. So they're just gonna full spend too. Okay, so they're at 17 technically. Regis does just get ahead, and I get last say, but last say without Regis isn't as good. So, okay, if I go Flutter here, that's 8 plus 4, that's 12, plus Leader is ahead. That's all I needed. Alright, and I have last say with a 20-point Regis. Beautiful. Alright, looking good. Still have double leader charges, although it's not doing much. Okay, we do have to use second on Necromancy. And we got a weird hand here. She doesn't play any bleeding. Although I have leader to give her some value. She's kind of like her Garcane, so they probably don't have a lot of units. Plumards nice. I put Orianna back. Peller's decent. Cutthroats like 5 points proactively. I already have enough bleeding, maybe I don't need Plumard. It's fine. So we'll go for this. Necromancy would have been nice if we get like a second one of these. A second one of these. They used all their coins. Okay. Alright, spender, sure. Oh! Played into the Cutthroat. I mean, I could have used bleeding there. But last day Regis is just enough, I think, in this matchup. There's Arcane Tome, so they definitely have another artifact. I can use Necromancy with it. Or they're just gonna hit something in the face.
Ye who wander on the gale, ye we summon, ye we call.
Let's get my jugglers. Hey, come on, they're having fun. They don't have any other specials. Oh, they don't even have any other units. Alright. I see. Whee. Alright, they play completely unitless. Alright, GG. That's how I want this deck to go, yeah. Alright, have fun. Nice. Could have one. Alright, let's go one more time. It's a fun deck. You know, vampires still kind of suffers where vampires do. They just have more control than the Cutthroats. I haven't needed it so much, but let's see how it works versus Zeal here. Alright, one red coin. I can bully them a little bit. I draw a Tome round 1, which is just great. Double brick. Put them back. There we go. So we got a fair amount of doubles here. Arbalest. This is maybe a golden Nekker deck. The Veil is rude. I can just go Peller Leader. But they can only Veil one unit, so I could just play Juggler here, I think. So one of these pairs I can Necromancy. I could also save the Truffle and then play this other juggler now. Oh, that's rude. Okay. Bombardments. This is like Siege. So I can either play the second juggler, or I can Pellar Leader. Kind of like just playing Pellar Leader here.
Living souls in your wake shall ne'er deign forget your sake.
So at least going my Regis for some carryover. Where's my Cutthroats? Oh, here's one if I need it. Oh, never mind. Alright. So let's see if we get the Nekker out to stick. We don't have a lot of other body units this round. Still going second juggler is not like super really anything. Ideally we play like one Alp, one Flutter. Could see an Orianna this round. Jeez. Okay. So we can just get 2 points hitting this. Probably better than playing a Flutter right now, honestly.
Never dropped a one, but I've thrown a plenty.
And then if I want to go Truffle into the second one, I can get my Highwayman out. It would be a nice target from Tome though. Radovid. I could just pass here.
Do not
They seem like they have a lot of engines. But I can deny the Radovid carryover. I don't have a great Tome setup though. I'd like to win the round if I could. I mean, how deadly are these Zeal charges really? So this is not a golden Nekker deck. A lot of orders. Bombardment makes me think Siege. So how would I want to face Siege? I don't have an answer to it. So maybe I want to bleed it out. Down 16 points. I can play Truffle onto this juggler. Gets my Highwayman out. It starts putting bleeding on things too. It's pretty good. Might even have to click the Truffle in this round. I can just kill this right away, but I want the bleeding for Regis. So we'll do these engines. I like that I guess the thinning is nice, but let's see if they... Yeah, they go for my engines. I have a lot of leader charges here, so I don't really have any more bonded units to play. I can click this Truffle though if I need be. If I need to. If they didn't try any Siege Masters. Let's try to play this. And then I can play Flutter. Okay, they pass. So I just play the Flutter. So I win the round. Get decent Regis carryover. I have Tome in hand. So if I can get a good Tome setup, I might actually just go for like a round 2 bleed. It's a 6-card round. It's not bad. I have Truffle carryover. I can see I have Necromancy. I have an Necromancy, so I can mulligan Regis right now. Cut through. Okay. Flutter. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, we're going Tome. I mean, this is an amazing long round though, too. But I also can play all of these cards. And I have Truffle carryover, so I think I go for it. I also go into Uninteractive for a turn, which is pretty good, I think. Fard's Vengeance. Alright. So that's what we're fighting here. There's the Siege Master, at least one. Okay, they only drew one. They leader, get the Arbalist. Let's go for the Nekker here. Although... if I go for the Nekker, I kind of want to truffle them the same turn. But I do want to play them before my other vampires. I can still do it. I can still click the truffle with just 2. Because these are going to be buffed, boosted anyway. The Alps aren't as crucial, I think. But can they really answer it? They can do like 1-2 damage here. They'd have to play like a reinforced ballista. Mutagenerator, that's okay, it's a Mutagenerator siege deck. I haven't seen one of these in a while. So I don't entirely want to play into it, but I do have my Tome, which I think is just more worth it. So we'll go Flitter here. It goes tall, but I don't think they really have tall punish. We can bring back the Jugglers. Probably do. Probably go Elf first though. Dahlia. I mean, they're just putting more. Play Dahlia front row, boosting these two, and then the Scout. So if I had the Cutthroat, I could have. Well, okay, again, they don't let me have the chance. Okay, they don't get to kill this. So I'm glad I boosted it. So now I'll go Elp. And then we'll leave them with the Orianna. I did brick my Avalok. Now we have all of these engines here. We can go, I think we go Orianna next. And then we can Necromancy the Jugglers. They killed the Nekker. Sad. It's okay. They're playing a bunch of units, which is plays into what I'm doing here. Okay, they do get to kill one Alp. The Raffard Vengeance click. Okay, they only get to kill one. So I still have half my engines. So we'll go Orianna here. Let's just give bleeding to everything. I think we're going to do this. I mean, these leader charge aren't doing much round 3. So I think we do... There we go. Nice. Let's see. Alright. Since I found another Scytheman, it does boost itself. And they have a lot of 5 provision units. They still could have siege. But they can't kill anything that matters. Oh, they haven't played anything yet. Oh, it's green. Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. It's a lot of leader charges. It's interesting how they did that. Oh, they do kill the Nekker because of all that stuff. Wow. I mean, look at all the bleeding value though. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll use the leader charge here. Like I said, they're not doing much round 3 anyway. Igni could have been something. Igni on 4s. Curious. Alright. So we'll leader charge this here. For the fletters. Then we'll necromancy the Jugglers.
Could I borrow a whetstone? Maybe
Get rid of that seal. And then we'll just add bleeding here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, then we pass. I gain 8 here, they lose 8. And then they'll lose another 5. Okay. First AA. Let's see. Jeez. How many 5 provision units can they still have in deck? I mean, they used the Dahlia and reinforcements to, like, fudge the numbers a little bit. They have to play the Siege Master. Oh no, it just comes out. So, jeez. Alright, nice. Okay, so they still have to play the last card. Even with 11-point battering ram, that boosts everything by 5. So they play the second Carabalistas. So they do have like a siege, probably. They get out here. Alright. Barely they get out. Alright. So 3-card round 3, I have last say. I have an Necromancer into Regis. Tashamutin is decent. Avalak's a total brick. I can go... Cutthroat's not getting any value. Squirrel's too little too late. I don't really want Igni either though. So I think we just play the Cutthroat. Maybe we can set something up with Tashamuna. Don't have like any volunteers. There's the siege. Regis has 20 points on his own. So let's hit that. Plumard could have been worth 2 more points than this. Kind of 4 because of Regis. Okay, a ton of Cutthroat value. And they use Zeal on all the scouts anyway. It's like, look at all these 2 power units though. I mean, it could have been nice. Plus, it could have just finished off as Lyran Arbalists. Okay, well, I've made them think. So if they just have 2 siege engines, this would be a little strange for them to be so perplexed. Okay. And then this just dies. This already takes 4 damage plus this, so I just discard this. So, ooh, I might not have enough points with Regis here. Because they still have AA. And that boosts up by 4. And the bombardment for nothing. Oh yeah, I just don't have enough reactive points here for this huge siege. Oh no. That's a shame. I need to 2-0 them. Maybe I should have kept Regis round 2 and just try to 2-0 them. Well, GG Mutagenerator friend. Alright, vampires. Maybe let down a little bit. I'm not sure if the Cutthroats are totally... I mean, it just depends, right? Because you want engines for your Necromancer's Tome, but the Cutthroats can help out there. You know, this is an experiment. I want to try a new way of playing vampires. It's done alright. I think it's pretty fun. The Jugglers work well, I think, with Orianna, if you can shape it out right. You know, it's a little bit of an awkward mix between bonded units and vampires. It's like I said, there doesn't seem... You know, the rounds are kind of... You gotta decide what you're going for, like, into your mulligan phase. And you gotta know your matchups pretty well as well. Finding, you know, with all your engines, control can be a little difficult to face. Especially, and also against those greedier lists, we don't have more points than them sometimes, but, you know, it's just the way it rolls. And if you like vampires, you know, you might run into, but you want to try a different thing than, like, run-free vampires, and, you know, try it out. Try out the Bandits. And I hope you enjoyed the deck and the video. Please like it if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.